right? Motivation and being willing to go and find favor in Hashem's eyes. How would you go find favor in Hashem's eyes? By accepting everything Hashem does for us. And when you do so, even your enemies will get along with you. And we said specifically your wife. It says what happened with Mordechai and Achashverosh, right? Look how it says Ba'or Pnei Melech Hayim Ritzono Ke'av Malkosh Re'eh Ma'agia LeMordechai K'sheratzah Achashverosh Ma'agia LeYosef K'sheratzah Bo Paro. What happened to Mordechai? Achashverosh gave him such a kavod. He gave him the horse, he gave him clothes, he gave him everything because he look how the guy who made the decree against the Jews, he ended up being it was so peaceful and so long and gave such a support to Mordechai or Yosef, right? Yosef, how close Paro made him and how great he made him, how much power he gave him. Look how these people, you would think that they have nothing to do with us. They're so far from it. They're our enemies. Hashem made them that they were great friends of theirs because they found a favor in Hashem's eyes. Therefore, a person should exert himself to do the mitzvot, and Hashem will be ratzui from him, will be happy from him. Whoever has this trait is rich. What does that mean? You're happy with what he has. What does it say in the Torah? Rich is you have a certain amount of money, you'll become rich, right? I don't know. I'm sure there's in the government, right? There's a poverty line, and then there's a certain line that you're considered wealthy. You have to probably pay a certain amount of taxes once you reach a certain number of dollars in your bank account or your net income, whatever it is. But in Torah, it's not a number. In the Torah, it's if you're happy with what you have, you're ashir. The person has to realize that we think that we have to have this, have to have that. Whatever we have in this moment, that's what Hashem says. That's what you need. That's what's good for you. And you have to accept that. And once you accept that, you're considered wealthy. Poor is not just poor in the pocket. Poor is poor in the mind. Do you think like a poor man? Do you think like a rich man? Right. So that's what we have to work on. He says someone who has this midah of ratzon also ba mehila v'slicha. He's also very easy to forgive, and he overlooks his offenses. As says the Gemara, Misha ma'avir midotav tfilato nishmat. What's this gula for to get all your prayers answered? Gula is if you're ma'avir midotav. If you overlook when people offend you. When people offend you, you let it go. It's gula for your prayers to be answered. Hashem says also, do you deserve? Oh, you're the type of person who doesn't care. You forgive? I'm the same way with you. I let it go. The angel said, but he doesn't deserve. No. This guy, he deserves. Look how he behaves with other people. Let it go. Come, accept all the prayers from him, what he says. It's a very beautiful trait. When a person is very easygoing with others, he's not meticulous. No, I want things like this. No, I don't agree. What does he do? It doesn't make a difference. Oh, should we do here? Should we do that place? Let's say we have to eat in a restaurant. Should we do meat? Should we do dairy? Everybody's arguing. Oh, I want meat. I want dairy. You say, listen, guys, let's just go out. That's the main thing. We get together. I don't care where. As long as it's kosher and it's good, we're going to have a good time. That's it. Wow. It's such a blessing to be with such a guy. This guy is so easygoing. This is a very beautiful trait. This will cause him to be loved by everybody by doing the will of all people. As the opposite, a person is very meticulous, very annoying, it's very hard to deal with. It says that when a person does this, especially when he's very close to the ways of teshuvah, this person who is easygoing and accepting what Hashem gives him, he's going to be able to go and do teshuvah. He says, why? Because now let's say a person does averot, right? He do something wrong. And then your friend tells you, listen, you know, you're doing something wrong. So since you're a type of person who always accepts and you're an easygoing type of guy, so now you say, oh, really? I do something wrong? Okay, I'm listening to you. No problem. Tell me what I did wrong. I'm going to work on it. I want to hear you out. Open-minded. When a person is the opposite, no, I'm wrong, you're wrong. What are you talking about? Don't you know who I am? What are you telling me what to do? When a person is easygoing, it's very easy for him to do teshuvah. Because now, he fulfills the pasuk, Shama le'etzah chacham. So Mishlei says, whoever listens to advice, he's a wise person. What does it mean, listen? Listen means not just let it go inside one ear and out the other. Listen means to think about what the person said and to actually maybe to start changing yourself. What do the Jewish people say? Naaseh v'nishma. They didn't say, oh, I have to agree, I have to understand, I have to think about it. No, Hashem, tell us. You tell us and we will do. We will listen and we will do and we will listen. Right? And he says that we find by Yaakov Avinu that watch nitratza al elimo v'shama la'atzata l'inyan berachot. Yaakov Avinu, he's the midat haemet, right? He's a symbol of truth. That's his character trait. And what does his mother tell him? His mother tells him, listen to me. You got to put Esav's clothes and you got to get the beracha from Yitzhak Avinu. What did Yaakov Avinu do? Yaakov Avinu was ishtam. He was a simple guy. He didn't say, no, but how does it make sense? Ima, what are you saying? This is not emet. I don't want these berachot. What do you mean? I can't take it like this. He listened. He said, oh, my mother said, no problem. And he listened to his mother's advice. And from this reason, this zechut, he married the 12 tribes. He got all the berachot. So you see that a person who listens to advice, he gains a lot. But a person who thinks he knows better than everybody else, so Chaz Hashem, sometimes you could be digging your own grave. As he says, there's a midrash that says, Yesh shomea mefsid. There's some people who listen, they lose. Yesh shomea niskar. There's some people who listen, they gain. Lo shomea mefsid. Some people don't listen, they lose. Lo shomea niskar. Some people don't listen and they gain. What is this? Shomea mafsid, the person who listened and he lost. Adam Rishon. He shouldn't have listened. He listened to his wife. What? And what did he lose? He lost that he was supposed to live forever. Now he's going to go back to the dirt. And he says the person who listened and he got it rewarded is Avraham Avinu. What did Avraham Avinu do? He said, and his wife told him, let's get it Ishmael. Avraham says, no, listen, that's not my type of thing. I don't want to kick people out. I want to invite everybody. What do you mean? I want to keep everybody close to me. He goes to Hashem, what did I do? He says, go, whatever your wife Sarah says, you should do. So he listened to his wife, and he got rewarded. What did he get rewarded? And Yitzhak ended up continuing his legacy. Someone who didn't listen, and he got rewarded, is Yosef. Who did he not listen to? Who was talking to him every day? Potiphar. He didn't listen to her, he got rewarded. And what did he get rewarded? He became the leader of the whole nation, of all of Egypt. And the person who didn't listen and he lost is Israel. Yirmiyahu says, why did you lose the temple? You didn't listen to me. Hello, you guys got to make the shuvah. Mashiach is coming. The destruction of the temple is coming. Hashem is going to put down his foot one day. You're going to get the judgment. Everybody said, yeah, no problem. Tomorrow is after. They didn't listen, and then they felt it. That's what it says. The Ben Soreh Moreh. Look how powerful it is. Ben Soreh Moreh. What did he do already? He stole a couple of dollars to drink meat, drink wine, and eat meat. And you kill him. You take him to the bed and you kill him. Why you kill him? Because if he doesn't listen today about this, tomorrow he's not going to listen to nobody. He's in Hebrew, there's a term, lo roeh af echad, right? He doesn't see nobody. He only sees red in his eyes. Nobody's going to stop. Not the police, not the neighbor, not anybody's going to stop me. I'm going to do whatever I want. You're in my way, I'll kill you, even. So they said, better you should die innocent today than to die guilty tomorrow. The person, what did he do? He doesn't listen. A person who doesn't listen, Ben Soreh says, that's it. There's no hope for him. There's no hope for him when you don't listen. Person has to learn not to be stiff-necked. When do the Jewish people lose? It says all the time in the Torah, Am kshe orefu. They are stiff-necked people. Gardan tachteh. He says that's when the Jewish people always lose. But when the Jewish people, they have ears and they listen, they open their ears, they don't have gava, that's when they're able to do teshuvah and get all the barachot. Baruch